Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Dina's Ink Inspirations. I'm going to finish working on something that I had started in a previous video where I tried to show how I make some clouds. I'm using the Blue Night rubber stamp stencil and stamp through set. This one is the hot air balloon. I love their stencils. So this is going to be a little more challenging than the last video because I'm going to have to hold this in place. But I think I can do it. So I've got some different colors here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just experimenting as I go. So I've got my little tools. I've got my soft tools. I like these ones that have the rounded edge. I use them a lot. Or the ones that have the rounded edge and the squared edge. And I'm also going to use this one. I know it's kind of dirty, but I'm going to use this one to lay down the first part of the colors just to get it going quicker. So I thought it would be kind of neat to make the outside of it more like day colors to contrast against the night sky inside the balloon. And I got a bunch of different colors out, but I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter than these. These are dark. So let's just start with some white. I'll get a good amount on this. Okay, let's just go for it. Now I'm just going to lay down some white. You're not be able to see really until I get going with the other colors, but I do want to establish my white colors first. I think I'm going to kind of go at an angle with the white, with the lighter, and go down this direction. Okay, so I'm going to get this guy. It's getting a little worn because of the sanded paper, but that's okay. I'm using the Pastelmat. Okay, so this color, let's see. I've got Hansa yellow, a Dairy Light yellow, and I don't think I'll use the orange, but I think I might use the yellow ochre. So let's try that and see. I've also got the orange shade in case I want to use that one. So let's see what happens. A lot of times this yellow is pretty bright. So I can try to get a good amount on there. I can already see that where I had some of it had come off around the balloon. It's kind of smearing right there. So what I'll probably do with that is come back in with some white. And I will tone down this yellow. That's pretty bright. Okay, now I'm going to go into my Dairy Light yellow. Just get some of this down. Okay. Get some more white. So I'm going to start blending some of this out and toning down that yellow. Oh, can you guys actually see what I'm doing with me trying to hold down this stencil? Okay. Let's come in here. What color was that? Yellow ochre. What I'm doing here is I'm using the very edge of this tool. And I'm sort of sweeping it. I'm sweeping it up. I don't want to put too much here because I want this to be lighter. So I'm kind of sweeping it. Okay, let's go into a little bit of the orange shade. May actually go into some of those darker colors on the edges just to give it a little more contrast. Go back into some of the white. Let's see, as I'm putting more and more of the pastel down on the Pastelmat, I can start working with it a little more. As I layer the colors. Let's go into let's go into try this. Let's just see what it ends up looking like. This is the red iron oxide. Let's just experiment and see. So I'm going alternating between using it flat and using it at an angle. And when I'm wanting to get more of that rounded wispy look, I'm using the angle and just using the edge and sweeping it. And when I'm wanting to blend it more, I'm going more flat. Okay, let's go back to some more blending in these areas. Can come back in with a little more white. You see, I'm just coming along what's already there with the darker colors. I'm coming underneath that with the white, and I'm using the edge. Let's see. I think I want a little more white up in here. If it'll show up, I might have to put some more dark against it to make it white. I mean, to make it white, to make the white show up a little better. See, putting the dark in there made the little white areas show up a little bit better. Blend this out a little more. let's see how that looks. There we go. I got a pretty good contrast there against the night sky and the balloon and the day sky. Of course, you can always go in so you can blend it out a little more. Or you could use the colorless blender. There's the colorless blender in the PanPastels. You can use that. Okay, did you see that streak that I had got? I don't know if you saw it happen. Right there, you can just get that out. If something like that happens. The PanPastels are so easy to work with. So anyway, that kind of gives you an idea of what some of the stuff that I like to do with the PanPastels. What I would probably do with this, you can stamp on it, but if you stamp on it, I would use VersaFine Clair. Nothing else seems to work as well for me. So the VersaFine Clair, but I would have to use a stamp positioner. So if you do it, use a stamp positioner because you'll have to stamp it more than once. But like what I've been doing lately is I've been running these through my printer and running color copies off and then using them on just that matte paper. And then that makes it really easy to stamp on. So you could do it either way. But hopefully that you were able to see that. I know I was holding down that stencil. I hope that helps. I will try to do some more videos here soon in the future. Do some bigger pictures with bigger skies and more clouds. And I just want to thank you again for tuning in. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a really wonderful day. Thank you.